All right, y'all. So I already have these holes dug out. Dig in a little bit more, break up the soil around the edge of it so it's not too compacted when I put the new plant in, and the roots have some space to move around. So granted, yes, it's gonna be interesting because this is just clay. There's nothing really else in this soil. I'm gonna keep them in these cubes that they're already in. So, let's show y'all. So, break this open like so. Cool. All right, and you can see these plants immensely root bound. Show you what that means. So, I'm not sure what the camera angle is like, but you can see how these roots are all the way fully surrounded on the edge of this. That means they're looking for someplace else to grow. So this plant is about 2 feet tall, maybe 2 and some change, but it definitely needs more space for these roots. So I'm gonna break the root mass up right here. And I forgot my knife. Always keep your knife on you. So I'm gonna have to break these up by hand. But the aim is just to increase the surface area and just break open this wall of roots right here. So it's okay if they get damaged a bit. It really is. Just want to loosen this up. Make it a little bit better. Easy to work with. Let the plant know, that it has a new home, new space, so it can improve. So yeah, break this up a little bit. All right. It's broken up. Like I said, my knife would be a little more efficient, but these are what I got. And with that, drop this in here and start. Break it up a little bit more. Start filling it in with this clay. You're probably wondering, why didn't I just cultivate or till like all this area in just these holes? My reasoning, the reasoning behind that, at least just as a part of just seeing how this is gonna go, is that instead of tilling this whole area or cultivating this whole space and just like making a clear plot, by doing that, they'll remove this ground cover, causing more erosion and causing more like sedimentation, meaning that as the water flows over the clay, it'll start to really build up. It'll create channels, and that can erode and weather away what's already here. And the aim isn't to get rid of the land that's here. It's to work with the land and use the land that's available. That being said, instead of cultivating and tilling up this whole ground, just work with what's necessary. Cannabis plants or hemp plants are supposed to be really competitive in terms of fighting against weeds. So look, we're gonna see what happens. This is research. We're doing it for the fun of it. We're doing it to see what can happen, what we can learn. So this plant is transplanted. I'm gonna get to the other 29 cherry citrus plants, and I'm gonna go grab the stouts and do the same thing. I'll catch up with y'all in a bit.